Ma'am, can we proceed, ma'am?
Yes, are we waiting for Vasagam sir or shall we wait for Vasagam sir or shall we start?
We can start, ma'am. Sir, actually told the connectivity issue is there.
Okay.
There is sir will join. Waited for please join. Start.
Yes. A warm and pleasant evening to the members who have joined for today's meeting. I begin with the famous quote, "A tree's beauty lies in its branches, but its strength lies in its roots." It was said by a Canadian philosopher and entrepreneur, Matshona Dalwayo. With this note, I wholeheartedly welcome you all to the second annual general meeting of the Institution of Green Engineers. I welcome our Board of Governors, Padma Shri Professor R.M. Vasagam, former Vice Chancellor, Anna University, Chennai, and outstanding scientist ISRO, Director and Directorate of Advanced Technology and Planning, ISRO Headquarters, Bangalore. I welcome Padma Bhushan, Dr. A. Sivadanu Pillai, Founder, CEO, and MD, BrahMos Aerospace. I welcome Padma Shri Pukadil Itub John, Emeritus Professor at Institute for Plasma Research, India. Dr. S.S. Manta, former Chairman, AICTE. Padma Shri Professor K.L. Chopra, former Director, IIT Kharagpur and former Professor and Dean, IIT Delhi. Padma Shri Onkar Nath Srivatsava, Indian material physicist and Emeritus Professor of Banaras Hindu University and the Vice President for India and South Asia of the International Association of Hydrogen Energy. I also welcome all our Board of Advisors, Dr. N. Chakraborty, former Dean, FET, Professor, Jadavpur University, Dr. Jens Bo Holm Nelson, Head of Center for Bioenergy and Green Engineering, Aalborg University, Dr. P. Dharmalingam, former Director, National Productivity Council, Engineer APJ Sheikh Dawood, Trustee APJ International Foundation, House of Kalam, Dr. S. Gomadi Nayagam, former Director, National Institute of Wind Energy, Engineer Ilango Rangaswamy, SDG Hero and Green Innovator, Founder, Kutambakam Model Village, Engineer Anil Thomas, Head of Section, Energy Advisory, DNV GL Energy India, Dr. B.R. Gupta, Retired Professor, Punjab Engineering College, Engineer Mahendra Jayalath, CEO, Energy Solve International Private Limited, Member USG BC, and Dr. Visam Al Madon, President of Impact Youth Sustainability. I also welcome all our Board of Directors, NSAVE Club members, Green 9 members, our volunteers, and general public for this event, second IGN AGM 2021. So this IGN, let me start with a few notes before we go on to the next agenda. Let me quote the Paris Agreement here. The Earth is experiencing unprecedented scale of extreme weather events, heat waves, floods, wildfires, and strong typhoons, and what our Chennai is facing now. It is a clear warning and message that we should act now to move into a low carbon future as pledged in the Paris Agreement. Recognizing such urgency, IGEN, since its inception, has made a remarkable contribution for the community through green initiatives. With this small note, I welcome all the members for AGM 2021. Now, I request Dr. L. Ramesh, President, Institution of Green Engineers, to present the annual report of the year 2020 and 2021.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Very warm welcome. Welcome all the members who present for our second annual general meeting of the Institution of Green Engineering. It was a wonderful journey. Last 4 or 5 years, initiated with Green 9, then transformed into the Institution of Green Engineers. I am very happy to present you the report, annual general meeting, AGM report. So welcome to IGEN annual general meeting for the fiscal year end March 31, 2021. It goes without saying that COVID-19 pandemic made 2021 one of the most difficult years any of us have never faced. The Institution of Green Engineers is progressing the activities in align with Global Green Sustainable Development Goals. The IGEN has witnessed with 60 strategy meetings, which action to executed 3 flagship events, 1 world record, 13 IGEN SDG projects, 56 IGEN BIGGR events, 9 awards, 7,000 subscribers in channel, and many more actions. The outcome summary is presented in the report in detail. The IGEN Green 9 performed well and inaugurated its 24th energy saving club, which is called as N-Save Club, with execution of 70 energy action events and concluded with 2 days, 17 hours SDG conclave, which ended with Green Award. I must give a special word of thanks to the donors, sponsors, and partners who supported all our activities last year. We have worked closely with our partners at the IGEN event and SDG projects throughout the year, and the unparalleled outpouring of support from generous members have been nothing short of inspiring for us. I would want to express my gratitude to the Board of Governors, Board of Advisors, Board of Directors for their teamwork, leadership, and guidance over the last year. The good you do return to you a 100-fold. Never forget this, and be sure that the universe has wonderful things in store for you. With IGEN volunteers like you, all connected here, there is impossible task. Thank you for futuring steadfast. You are truly inspired. I cannot thank you enough, and I hope to see you all again to have a larger focus of IGEN activity. I am very happy to give you the summary outcome of IGEN project and events. 54 events towards SDG in 207 hours. 504 speakers, which reached to 180,000 participants, which connected with our YouTube and the Zoom connectivity. 10 villages declared as N-Saver village. Approximately 1 million kilograms carbon dioxide reduced. Received Asia Book of Records for continuous conference named Energathon 2020, IGEN Energathon 2020, 13.38 hours non-stop conference on related to the yesterday, 50th yesterday. Impacted SDG goals 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, and 17 on events and projects. 7,500 homes audited and 50 industry audited. Through this, approximately 2 million units of energy saved annually. We have totally summarized of all IGEN events and projects. 1,177 dedicated IGEN volunteers in action. 45 partner organizations join hands with IGEN. 24 academic partners in N-Save Club. 105 events and 20 projects through clubs. Published 25 research articles in the Scopus. 10 progress outcome projects through Eisen Army. Planted 603 trees through projects. 10,000 volunteers taken pledge for green. Launched Eisen Femto satellite on 7 February 2020. Filed 2 patents for green products. 100 video content on Save Energy, which promoted around 1 lakh viewers in that. Published 13 reports on Eisen project. So I would like to request the members to please share the report so that I will quickly go through the other little activities. So this is the short outcome, and can you share the report? Mohan? Mohan? Mohan, you are sharing, or we will share from here? Mohan?
Yes, sir.
Mohan, report.
Mohan has just joined. Mohan sir, do you have the data with you? Mohan Sundaram?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Please share the report, annual report.
Yeah. 1 second, madam. Pandiran sir. Yeah, 1 second.
Ramesh sir, your voice is not clear. People are telling in chat.
Now, Mohan is sharing it, we can share it, ma'am.
I think Ramesh sir has joined in two. That's why it is conflicting. 2 mics.
Sir, please share it, sir. Ramesh sir.
Yes.
I had given the co-host also for you, sir.
So is it visible now?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
So I have shared. Ramesh
Thank
sir?
you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can you make it
Ramesh sir, are you presenting?
Now audio okay, ma'am?
No, it's still not okay.
Ma'am, okay, ma'am, now audio?
Now it's okay.
Madam, now okay audio?
Yeah, it's okay, sir. Please continue.
Agila, ma'am?
Sir, are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Super, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can
Sir,
you? Yes, ma'am. Just
yeah.
go to the report, ma'am, so that.
Yeah, now.
Audio. Yes, it was we have the Chief Executive Committee, and with the board of director, board of governors, board of advisors. Yes, ma'am. Next. Okay, this is what which we presented with the outcome. Okay, so this is the SDG. So we categorized into the SDG because we are told that 17 SDG which we are working. Major concentration this year we taken for the SDG 7 and SDG 1 number of events 1, SDG 3 1, SDG 4 1, SDG 5 1, SDG 6 13, SDG 7 37, SDG 8 4, SDG 9 24, SDG 11 3, SDG 12 21, SDG 13 30 and SDG 15 2 and SDG 17 3. Yes, ma'am.
Can you make it to 100%? Fill the page. Fill the page.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, view make it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So this is the event which we mentioned that we organized the event, which is listed with the outcome of. Later it will be communicated to all. With outcome we mentioned which all the outcome related to the SDG. Yes, ma'am. Next. Yes, this is I'm just okay. Yes, ma'am. Next, we have the very good volunteers team. I would like to give you a note of appreciation for them. We have a several team behind this. We have several groups under that Energy 99 Challenge group, Aizen Battery group, like that. Through that, we organized a very big number of meetings, around 300 meetings, which is conducted by Aizen Origin Army and Aizen next International Day 16 meetings are organized like that. NSA Club events, battery, NLLS and research conclave, funded project, STEM journal, like that all executed the meetings. That meetings only concluded into the events activities. Yes, next. Yeah, this is the executive meeting which we had with the board of directors, board of advisors. Yes, ma'am. Next. This is SDG projects. Yes, ma'am. Just ma'am. SDG projects. Here I would like to have the executed. I told you already 13 projects, which started with the survey projects on smart energy meter, survey projects on battery energy management, and Green 9 Mantra Pledge, Energy 99 Challenge, and World Bicycle Day. Like that, couple of SDG projects and related to the outcome also which is present. Yes, Aizen Awards. So the Aizen Awards, which is not, we are planning to have your Aizen Awards in the coming 2022 as a branded Aizen Awards. Under the Aizen Awards category, in different projects, it will be converted into the SDG Hero Award, Energy Champion Award. This all award, these 3-4 awards related to the, I told you 100 video we released for the Earth Day Energy Saving Campaign. Through that, Aizen Volunteer Recognition Award, Green 9 SDG Awards, Climate Action Award. This women, last year we had Women Achiever Award 2021, around 20 women achievers we appreciated. Next one. So this is glimpse of the awards. Next. This is a projects, glimpse of our SDG projects, where our students, faculty members, industry people presented the awareness, implementation action with the people. Glimpse of the events. Very, very short glimpse of the events only we made it in the report. The detailed report is available in another. We have 2 outcome report. And this is a world book, that is the Asia Book of Record for Energathon. So this is a glimpse of executive meetings, which we had, board of advisor meeting, some board of directors meetings. So report ended with the financial statement. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sir, Ramesh sir, I think Kalyan.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So thank you, Dr. Ramesh, for presenting a wonderful annual report of IGEN 2020-2021. Now I request Dr. Kalyan Sagar, Treasurer IGEN, to present the statement of accounts for the year 2020-2021.
Very good evening to all. It's my pleasure to present the statement of the account for the year 2020 and 2021. So first of all, let me come to the income and expenditure for the period ended 31 March 2021. So coming to the income, we have received the donations of amount 5,417 rupees, and the sponsorship received is 99,250 rupees. And an interest amount of this SP account is 2,914 rupees. And total income generated is 1,07,582 rupees. And coming to the expenditure for award and medals printing for NLLS is 21,320. And event designing charges for Anaketon event is 10,000 rupees. And then June meeting subscription charges is 4,602 rupees. And the purchasing of awards and medals is 19,165. And the Nobel Laureate Lecture Series Speaker Charity Fund is 12,200. And auditor fees is 7,500. And excess of expenditure carry forward to the balance sheet is 32,795. And coming to the balance sheet for the corpus fund opening balance is 37,584 rupees. And excess of expenditure brought forward from income and expenditure is 32,795. And current liabilities is audit fees payable for 2 years, 15,000 rupees. And total amount is 85,380. And coming to the assets is fixed assets are our mobile phone, 11,999 rupees. And cash at bank available is 73,381 rupees. Thank you, madam.
Yeah. I think one of our thank you, Dr. Kalyan Sagar, for presenting the statement of accounts. Now it is time to start the process of appointing auditors for the years 2021 and 2022. Again, I request Dr. Kalyan Sagar, Treasurer IGEN, to do the honors.
So that it will go.
Kalyan?
Ma'am, you can stop sharing, ma'am, so that the screen will be visible.
Yes. I'll do that. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, madam.
Yeah, Kalyan?
Madam, is it audible, madam, now?
Yes.
Yes. Madam, earlier it is proposed Chartered Accountant Mr. TGS Ganesh Murthy, who is well experienced auditor from TGS Global Services Private Limited, Chennai, with the above stated remuneration, which I have already stated in account statement. And I'm asking the members present here, shall we continue with him for our IGEN auditing or any other suggestion from any of your side members?
So you can just raise your hand or show your thumbs up.
If there is no issue, you can continue with the same auditor.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, we can continue.
No issues
Thank
for
you,
me.
sir.
Okay. Our
Finance, I have got a question. Do you think that with this small amount what we have, we can continue our various projects in our mind? Do you think that we should have a corpus fund of about 10 crores with us so that we can think of some bigger projects? We can really play a very important role in doing things.
Yes, sir.
So Kalyan Raman, you are one is presenting what you have done, and all
Yes,
the
sir.
expenditure is towards meeting our own regular expenditure.
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm talking is project. There should be one more title called projects.
Yes, sir.
Which is initiated by this IGEN. And for projects also we have to fund.
Sure.
So for that also we have to create funding. No funding.
Yes.
There are CSR projects everywhere available. All the PSUs, they don't know how to spend money, and they are getting into problem because of that. So we have to approach the PSUs. Government,
Sure.
like Indian Oil Corporation, ONGC, these people are all having crores and crores, 1,000 crores. They are having CSR fund in one unit. So we don't need that much. We need little. So we have to now make a campaign for getting CSR fund, because this is what we are doing is the very important thing for the earth. This everybody talks about climate change in the meetings. G20 just now is over. All people talk about it, but they do nothing. But at least let us do it, and let us get the funds from the CSR money.
Sure.
So generate some. I said 10 crore, but make it 100 crore, you make it.
Sure, sir. Sure.
You have to make a big impact on that. Then only we will be, doing real work.
Yes.
Otherwise, whatever you have done, the presentation done by Mohan, it's very good that you have got a lot of meetings. Meetings doesn't mean anything. You have to show the result. You are not talked about the result. Result is not saying something. Result is actually doing something. You should show a tangible benefit happened in the climate change. When we have started IGN, now we have done so many years, what we see, how zero carbon, what are the efforts you have taken for that, how much you have done, have you reduced the carbon dioxide concentration from the 425 now, have you reduced 1%? 1 ppm, if you reduce, it's a big achievement. Have you done that? Like that, you have to come with the quantitative analysis. So far, the presentations were not satisfactory to me. Mr. Ramesh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well noted, sir. Very valid point, sir. So because we need to work on big projects, so that only we can able to give the very quantifiable result, which we already initiated, which we had a discussion with you very last 1 month back. You also mentioned with us, so this is not sufficient, because the big change we can able to give, we need a financial support. So that there is a lot of opportunity also, which you mentioned. Surely, sir, we will move on that.
Sir, as president, you appoint a small committee which can generate projects. Let us make the project proposal. Once you have the proposal, we can approach this for CSR funding. When we go to CSR funding, they will ask the following questions, what for you want to spend the money? Show the details, show the project report. Has it been ratified by some other body to continue this work? All those things they will ask. So let us first make what we want to do. We are planning to do 1 billion trees we want to do, a sapling we want to do. Something like big program, you conceive. Yes. Please don't stop your imagination. Conceive a big program. Money will come. I will get money for you. That is not the problem. Once you have a total project proposal ready, then let us go as a small team to each of the CMDs of the PSU, talk to them. This is a thing we have generated. So we would like your support. So they will appoint a committee to scrutinize our project proposal. All those things will happen. It will take some time. Nobody will give money just like that. It will take time. But we have to constantly push that. Then only it is possible to get the funds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And if we can make an impact on that, at least one good project we do, then we have done our job.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Sivadana Pillai, sir. We have taken in the positive note. And IGEN, we started in 2019. 2 years is 2 years. We are born baby now. And 2 years.
Start walking. Now you have started walking.
And now we have to start walking. And 2 years we were in Corona and affected by Corona. So everything was online.
It is the right time to generate project proposals.
Definitely.
Corona is very helpful to sit and talk and do right things. I have written 2 books in Corona.
That's great, sir. And appreciation from IGEN. Okay. So Hudson, I think you wanted to say something.
Yeah, actually part of our future plans with the board of advisors and directors, they mentioned at Mr. Pillai mentioned that the funding for national and international funding is very important, right? That's a well point taken, because in order to go forward, I think we must have our own funding plan just to make it a bigger organization, right? Thank you, sir, for that advice. Okay.
Yeah. So thank you all. And now again, Hudson is the person. I request Mr. Hudson Expert, General Secretary of iGen Global, to present any other plans made for the next year for the members, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Thanks all the participants, the volunteers, and the blood of our organization. It's been a great 2 years, last 2 years, as everyone mentioned, that we're doing so many things, but our focus should be shift from that our regular activities and regular conference levels and all. That's our focus. That's what the board of advisors and board of directors mentioned through the last meeting, that we have to shift our focus from, just doing activities and but just other speaker mentioned that we need to change our direction to different venues, such as we were advised to get a climate change subject, focus on a climate change. That's where we'll be get a subject on a climate change and focus on that as a whole organization. And that will be put ourselves in a international, national level for sure. And that comes to the next level that I just mentioned. The funding is important. The board of advisors just mentioned in this also, and the board of advisors meeting also, they mentioned that we need a national and international funding for our organization to make it a real organization, to be on the ground doing things and show that we are not just advisory or just a conference level body, but we are really a people who are working on the ground level as got advised by the advisors. Therefore, that's our second approach also. Make sure you have national and international funding. That's we are working on that. Also, we have a lot of different conferences, but we never had a conference on research. That's our next target also, next year or so. Our focus will be conference on researches, not just a conference on climate change and green energy and all this, but the research, because you all know any way forward for any activities, we need a research to move forward. Therefore, we're going to focus on our next focus going to be on conference on research. And also, I'm working on my heart also, as Dr. Akila Madam mentioned, that we're trying to make our organization an international organization. I'm working in Canada to register our organization in Canada, but not only Canada, we try to do it in Australia, and also we're working in Sri Lanka as well. But we want to make it in European countries also. We need more people. We have a lot of people very energetic about green changes and climate change and green energy and everything. Therefore, we have to attract people in academic, businesses and corporate level to get them involved to make it an international body. That's why maybe our focus will be next year, will be maybe get a board of advisor from outside the India, and we have, but we know more people from Europe and Canada to find people to make it a international organization. That's our focus going to be next few years. And we have a lot of people here who have connected to governments and local governments, national governments, and international connections. Please help us to move forward with this, including the funding point of view. You know that under Ramesh's leadership, this organization is going really great. And then we need the advisors and all the volunteers to be ground level help to make it this organization going into future with a really, I'm telling you, in 5 years from now, you will say our name will be in big papers and big journals and everything. I hope that will happen. You know, I will working hard to our heart, you know, working hard to our heart just to make this organization better. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
No, this is a very good point what Mr. Hudson has told about the research. And we should make a lot of publications. International journals or publications have to come. Not only the visibility of our research results will be appreciated by the people who are concerned. Particularly in Europe, I have seen Scandinavian countries are putting a lot of effort in green revolution they are doing. And for zero carbon, they are working very hard. And so the people who are working that much, they should be included in the advisory board, international advisory board, by particularly Europe. I'm not highlighting USA and other people. They are all interested in their business and increasing the GDP. But Europe is doing very well. So let us have more interaction with Europe and Canada for the program what you have suggested. It's a very good suggestion you have made that we should have a research wing in the international body so that our research papers are published in Nature and other international journals. We should do that. Good suggestion.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hudson, for a wonderful future plans of iGen, and we all stand for what you have told today. And now the forum is open. So if any of the members who are present in this online meeting can share your views, we have another 5 to 7 minutes of time, which can be accompanied, which can be used for sharing your views on things which can be taken up by iGen in the future. Sir,
shall I?
Yeah, yes, please. Go and answer, please.
Yeah, I think last meeting also I mentioned, like Padmashri Sivadanapalli sir has already mentioned that we have to have targets like 100 crores, 10 crores that way. Because as an individual after retirement, I am making about 10 lakhs per year, apart from my pension, okay? So I'm doing just from home, at home, from home, okay? So such a big group, enlightening group, you are sharing so much of knowledge all around. The impact will be felt only like Odandurai, you create 10 villages, sustainable village, okay? Odandurai, you are very close to in Coimbatore. Like Odandurai, you create 10 villages as target, or many charging stations with renewable energy powered. You design them, wind and solar combined, hybrid. You make a group to design and implement cost effectively. So such projects you should take, which will make societal impact. And as many of the members pointed out, eminent members, you will get a lot of CSR funds flowing in, along with the iGen, along with one IOC, iGen NTPC, iGen NLC, like that. So you would have a lot of opportunities. I think with a large group like you, with the student as well as academia industry together, you can achieve much more than what we are enjoying. We have to dream, like Kalamzar said. We have to dream big, otherwise we will not go anywhere. Yeah, that's my observation. Last time also I mentioned this.
Yeah, that's a great vision, sir.
Because COP26, you know, all of them were firing. The youngsters were firing. No action. This is the decade of action that is required. Action can be seen only by impact to society.
Yeah, Ramesh sir, you want to say something?
Ilango sir, your valuable views and advice for us.
Sure.
Yeah, interestingly, Sivadanapalli sir said, and in my case, I always bring everything to us, villages and the bottom of the pyramid. Interestingly, the present government, the chief minister and the whole government is very, very curious on this kind of the bottom-up approaches. Anything good thing is demonstrated in villages, in the community, not only in the villages. It may be in urban side also. how the community can join, and we are really focusing on how to organize the community to understand all these things. The community has to come forward to adopt or demonstrate. Further, interestingly, for every district out of all the 38 districts, we are making a cluster of panchayats, like 5 to 6 panchayats as a clusters, and selecting these panchayats very, very rigorous, and out of 300 or 400 panchayats in every district, we do research, and through people, through bureaucrats, and through good people, then we identified 5 to 6 network of villages, not like they're all contiguous villages connected with each other. And these 5 panchayats are really coming forward as clusters to adopt and to demonstrate all these things. Interestingly, one of the focal point is in all these panchayats, maybe 14 to 5, 200 panchayats, the focal point is achieving this the SDG goals. All the 17 goals, all the families in these 200 villages will achieve in at least 2 to 3 years time, majority of the goals, the individual family goals and the collective community goals, and that will be achieved. Further, we are rigorously working out, and the CM office, the planning commission is also very curiously waiting for this. Probably in a month time, then we will identify all the clusters, and we will be giving a presentation to the Chief Minister and through the Planning Commission. That's a good thing. So that's going on, and I'm keen. The IGN can be the part in this process on energy and sustainability, particularly on energy, because Kalam used to say, whenever I talk about Gram Swaraj, and he used to say that the day when the panchayat or the village is able to generate its own electricity as much possible, it may not be 100%, as much possible, the village is generating its own energy, then automatically it can raise a collar like, oh, we are independent. Otherwise, many things will happen, may happen in the villages, but you are hooked with the grid. So when the grid goes off, then you are also off. Then make the villages independent in power generation. So IGEN can very well work, and we are very much open. We will work with IGEN for this.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, Lanka, sir. So with that, we'll move to the next agenda. As the last activity of the evening, let me present the resolutions from this meeting. The first resolution which we want to tell is to explore the CSR funding in PSUs, and immediately a committee shall be formed to develop the proposal of projects with the members who are available here immediately, and then appointment of auditor and fixing the remuneration is resolved, and conference in research, and have publications in the top journals like Nature. So these are the 3 important resolutions of this AGM 2021. And to bring today's fruitful event to an end, I request our President, Dr. L. Ramesh, to present the vote of thanks.
Ma'am, before that, we will have one photo, ma'am, then we'll go further. I request all the members to please switch on the video so that we'll have one photo. So request all the members to switch on the video.
Venmati, ma'am. Kalyan.
Gallery view.
Yeah. Kalyan, please switch on your video. Yeah. Titus, Pandiraj, Manigandan. Yes, please. Sir, we are ready.
No, all the people should come in the main line, not like this. It should be all photos should come in the main.
It is there, sir.
It's there, but we are seeing only you.
You have to change to gallery view, sir.
Yeah,
Sir,
you have to
To gallery view. You can
Change
see
it to
everything.
gallery view. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Geeta.
Okay.
Okay, gallery view.
Okay.
Yes. So we have to change ourselves.
So Ramesh sir, if possible, move on to the next gallery also and take picture. And this is a wonderful
Moment for all of us, a volunteering organization, societal organization connecting the people across the globe. And we are very sure what ma'am pointed out, Secretary, the resolutions. We will move to the next level, and our next third IGEN, it executed with a very beautiful outcome in tons of carbon dioxide reduction. And so the possibility, what Ilango sir rightly pointed out, we need to represent the panchayats connected with that, so that will be actually the real hero, sir. So like that, we need to take a model and work out and come out with that. So this all connected together, we need to go for a big fund raising program, which we already had registered with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal Knowledge Network. And through that, 2 projects already we registered there. One is Energy 999 Challenge. So they requested us to do the pilot project and send a report to them. Once they will be approved, after that it will be indexed in the UN knowledge platform. That is what the one initiative which already taken. It is going on now. So like that, we will move on seriously to the big funding project, so that it has to be create impact to the society. Second part, what rightly pointed out, our Sivadananda Pillai sir always pointed out the innovation, which is very, very lagging. So that innovation and research conference will come out with the publications, come out with the beautiful patent. That has to be in a right way. What ma'am told, we have a very strong committee and go ahead with that. So like this, very beautifully, we all meet in a offline next year with a very beautiful part connected with some other events, so that it will be a very grand show with a very beautiful outcome. Always we need to present the outcome, not only the what sir rightly pointed out, talking is less and outcome is big. So that is what the thing. Thank you so much, our Board of Governors, Sivadananda Pillai sir and Vasakam sir, who always give lot of inputs to us when so the all other Board of Governors, we had a email communication with them regarding the finalization of the WIPGR, finalization of some other activities. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you all the Board of Advisor, and thank you Ilango sir and Gomadi Nayagam sir, who present here and pointed out lot of initiative. So we had a last Board of Advisor meeting only. We had a suggestion from the sir Gomadi Nayagam sir to take a very serious theme for that. That is what we taken. Our Secretary, General Secretary Hudson pointed out. Coming this year, we taken the climate action, climate change is the theme. So the complete that theme only we are focusing on that. In that theme, we will come out with a big project plan, and we will present to you, Sivadananda Pillai sir, you and Ilango sir, and all the members. So once you will approve, then we will go for the next level to talking to the local government, talking to the national government, like that, so that we can move on fast to the kind of activities. And thank you all the Board of Advice, and thank you so much all the volunteers. Always because so even till today there is no paid staff for us. We need to have a staff. It is must. We need to run the organization. We need to have a staff. But till now, only our volunteers only supported us. Volunteers only helped us. We have 72 dedicated volunteers. I'm happy that 40 volunteers connected here, and very dedicated volunteers across the country. We have volunteers in Assam. We have volunteers. See, there is a very beautiful team which we have. This all team connected in a different groups, headed with the Origin Army. So very beautiful Origin Young Green Innovators Army. 35 young kids are connected together and come before 10 challenges they completed. they now finalized 4 ideas for the patent. Within another 2 months, we are planning to file a patent. Before that, we will come to the advisors to get the, so because we are asking the kids to come out with the societal problem and solutions. Once it will finalize, we will come back to you and get the suggestion, then we'll go for the filing the patent. So this is one sample like that. We have the, so the why, which I'd like to give a special note here is the, because I know how the volunteering, how I did the volunteering from last couple of years, from 15 years, very good volunteering which we did, started from IET, and very beautiful volunteering. It takes me to give a lot of networking across the globe, and through that volunteering only today our General Secretary Hudson, which we connected, and Joint Secretary Jenna from Australia, which we connected. So the volunteering is always, so even 15 years back, if I thought of no need of volunteering, then so today we will not able to connect here. So that is what I am salute all the volunteer heads we have, Prasanna, Gunasegaran, very beautiful 43 videos telecasted in Aizen battery. Very beautiful work started with Satya Jilla. And after that, now Gunasegar taking care and coordinating. Every Friday, 6 o'clock, our Aizen channel video will be released related to green. So it is a very, very tough task. I know that how our Dr. Beno, Marceline Beno, Vice President, who coordinating with that team and executing that. And coming to the NSAFE Club, it is very tough to have the connect 24 colleges connected together with us in Tamil Nadu, Andhra, southern part only we connected. The headed with Madan. Yes, Madan. So very beautiful. Salute, Madan. Because the reason behind this is that Madan already connected with a lot of organization, even though he taken a lot of painful effort to connect with all the club activities. And this club activity is only going to the villages. So what Ilango sir rightly pointed out, we have these 24 clubs, 19 clubs are active clubs. So these 19 clubs, what they are doing is, they are going to the nearby villages and doing the awareness and implementation activities. Thank you, Madan, and we will have a very great show with you. Sai Prasanna, a social media head, connecting with all our social media, updating all the informations. So very beautifully, which he is doing. And Kanagaraj, who is the head for the SDG conclave. That is the idea for this conclave is connecting the people across the globe for talk on the SDGs. Only one conclave they executed. Good Kanagaraj, and Cycle for Action, which started very recently under our Vice President Dr. Bala, and it is initiated every Sunday, which we thought of going for cycling and doing the awareness with the villages. And very beautiful, interesting. Last week we went to the home, so in the morning, and it was surprised that a double bedroom house, 13,000-14,000 they are paying. Finally, our Vice President identified and pointed out the problem there. And next week we are going there for the complete audit to rectify that house. So this is one important outcome which we received through that Cycle for Green. So the Cycle for Green, coming out of the Aizen conferences, we have very beautiful Energathon, Environthon, Nobel Laureate lecture series. So this all communicated conference head, we have Google here. Under the Google, there is a big team is there to execute that. Energathon, which is coordinated by the Bala, and Environthon, which is coordinated by the Google, and our Gentish Transcon organizing secretary is here. Coming 27-28, a big show is there. And through that, we have a big team, Geeta ma'am and Gomati ma'am, and all teams are there. And Origin Army, Kavita ma'am, and again Geeta ma'am, the two are coordinating with all the kids. It is very tough. Janashri and Ashwini, I would like to quote under them. They are doing very beautiful activities with connecting. Maybe some of our young green army kids also connected today. I told them to connect to because the Aizen membership is from kids to the members, like that only it is there. So coming to that, we have SDG projects. So these SDG projects we have Ishrat ma'am, who is coordinating with us, and so this. And very beautiful, another thing, International Day. We have celebrated the International Day. So this International Day concept is, we taken the International Bicycle International Day and connected and some project related to that. We executed food waste contest. we executed Bicycle Day. We executed now the youth contest is going on. And December 5th is the United Nations Volunteers Day. That also we are going to celebrate. So how normally we will celebrate? We will not just make a poster. We will have a contest for them, ask the people to implement, do something, then contribute for that. So that is what headed by Kalyan. Under that, very beautiful our, that is a head, Tanuja ma'am, Dr. Tanuja. She is coordinating very beautifully the activities of that. And very recently we executed the Green Day, Aizen Green Day. October 22nd is the birth anniversary of the Aizen. So we call that as the Green Day. And the second Green Day executed and 748 people taken pledge and implementation, which was connected to that our Facebook group. And now people, there is around 60 videos on implementation, and remaining all the publications related activities are there. And coming to that Energy 99 challenge, very beautifully, it kick-started in a very slow. Kakoli from Assam. So she and Gomadi ma'am is the coordinator, head for that, and very beautifully they are coordinating. Tejas and all teams are beautifully doing. And at present today, 99 students completed that challenge. What it means, each students created awareness and implementation for 99 houses. That is actually the plan of action for the project. So I hope I mentioned all. I hope all I explained all the volunteering, because we are.
Yeah.
So hope all volunteers and finally this all coming to some people has to coordinate all. You all know that. So we have a very beautiful volunteer head, volunteer groups head, Subhashri ma'am. Can you switch on your video, ma'am? So Subhashri ma'am, very beautifully coordinating all the volunteering action. Not only the volunteering action, ma'am is coordinating with the Noble Art Lecture Series. We are supposed to launch the Noble Art Lecture Series for this year. Hope we will get a very good outcome, and we will launch the Noble Art Lecture Series 2 very soon. Thank you, Subhashri ma'am. Your job was very marvelous and wonderful. It takes and help us to connect all the volunteers together with you. So we are coming through this volunteering action. We thought of coming out with a plan. December 5th, we are going to announce the Aizen Volunteer Recognition Program. It is like a 2 years program. Maybe we are connecting this, what rightly pointed out, sir, to connect with some credit-based system, so that people are ready to volunteer, but what we need to give back to them the volunteer in all other aspects, not in the way of money, but all in the other aspect we need to give back to them, because we have kids volunteer, we have volunteer academic, we have volunteer industry people, we have volunteer in general public. So that we are, Subhashri ma'am is preparing that book, and after we will get approval from Board of Advisor and Board of Governor, then we are planning to launch on United Nations Volunteering Day, December 5th. So the Aizen Volunteer Recognition Program is like that. So that people, those who are connecting with us, know that what they can able to get back after volunteering 1 year or 2 year like that. So some volunteers take break also. They will take break for 3 months, 2 months, then come back to and join with us. So sorry, I taken more time for explaining the volunteering, because that is what actually the Aizen here. That is the reason I would like to note here, and Ganeshan sir, and a lot of people are there. So this is some numbers only I mentioned. Under that, there is a big teams are there. Thank you so much, and all the general public, those who watched the program, and thank you all.
Ramesh sir, 1 minute. Gokul want to say something.
I will give that to ma'am. Big thanking note to KPR. Wonderful work which is done by the KPR and team. Not only for today annual report completely prepared by KPR and team, particularly Pandya-Raj, who had a very regular communication last 10 days. Every day 4 to 5 phone call discussion, lot of action related to Pandya-Raj. There is a big team is there. I know. Ma'am only know that. I would like to ma'am to give a thanking note to them. before that, not only KPR sponsor with us and connected with a lot of activities. KPR is a very big backbone for us. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Before you conclude, I want to say 2 points. One is that we should have a good website. Now, not this website, what you have, it should be so dynamic. And all the programs which you are talking should come in place in the website. Website should be very active. All the volunteers, whatever they are doing, that must go in the website. Weekly column we should open where the weekly progress can be continuously monitored and in a dynamic way you can show in the website. Number one. Number two, LinkedIn. LinkedIn has got a very good connectivity with international. So if you are doing certain voluntary work, there are people who are seeing whether some work is being done to the society, they want to fund it. The donors are looking at it, LinkedIn very, very micro, they are looking at it. So LinkedIn, we should be appearing very well, and that connectivity should be established with all like-minded people through LinkedIn and the international body. Then third thing is Facebook. Facebook, you should also project so that the volunteers' action can be projected. What Ilango is doing should be projected in the Facebook in a big way. He must be doing that because he is independent. But we should connect him with us. Okay, there is one more suggestion is, there's one person called Martin in Coimbatore, Google knows. So that lady, very, very, very good lady, who has got a lot of money as well as who has got a lot of, the charity approach she has got. She is doing a lot of societal missions. We should bring her into our advisory board. She will be able to help you a lot. Google knows.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable suggestion, sir.
Google?
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yeah,
Hello?
you are. But you can switch on your video.
Video, okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this AGM. So especially our the governor, board of governor who is there, our Shivadana Pillai sir and Ilango sir and Komadi Nayagam sir. Only I think I just wanted to give a few maybe suggestions for our upcoming year 2022. Maybe all our the governors and advisors have given all their a valuable suggestion. But very important, I think iGen, which always speaks, I think green engineers. So I think the engineering, the knowledge and technology has to be embedded in our iGen. So that is very important. So I think we can able to try to bring so many engineering thoughts, because that will make something different from others. So that is what I think we need to focus for the coming year. And especially I think the industry 4.0, I think we need to drive with industry 4.0 to tackle this climatic change or adopting this SDG goal. Because even I think the Tamil Nadu government has allotted a huge fund for, especially for this drone technology or machine learning or AI, for this disaster management as well as for climatic changes. So that I think iGen, we try to focus on the coming year. Definitely, I think maybe another 2 years or 3 years, I think iGen, we have already done a good amount of outreach program, but it is a time I think we need to step inside the technology and engineering so that we can able to create a huge impact around the world, and that you can even become like an, the outcome of it become like in publications or patent or product or anything else. So there, I think maybe other 50% we try to focus, we can able to bring it out. There's few examples. I think today, I think there is a news has come in India. I think Delhi is the highest level of pollution. It's not only in India, complete world. So I think it is a time, I think iGen should start devising the equipment, and we need to alert the pollutant level, not only in Delhi, it is there in Kolkata and Mumbai, maybe Chennai also, I think maybe another 5 years it may come. So it is right time, I think we can able to devise some kind of a thing and create a big an outreach or a kind of a publications to enable the governments to take an action, because already the pollutions has started in Delhi. I think South India is already like in good position. So these things, when we concentrate, definitely I think so many PSUs companies can able to fund us, because they also try to see in a different dimensions of funding, generating or spending the money for society. So this area we try to focus, I think definitely we can achieve. And very important, I think I think we need to collaborate with the government, or like maybe the government of India or government of Tamil Nadu. So that we need to focus. So government is bringing so many committees into the picture for suggestions. Even I think today they formed one disaster management for how to avoid this kind of floods in Chennai. So maybe after 5 years or 3 years, I think iGen should represent in those committees. then definitely I think the huge volume of our people voice can be heard to the government, and that can become like a productive way of bringing out some outcome. So this is my suggestions. Definitely, I think iGen will move forward. And once again, I thank our president and the directors and governors and the office bearer of iGen for doing this wonderful work. So always, I think it's a green engineer. So let us always put engineering into the picture and show to the world through engineering we can achieve whatever that we have done it in the COVID. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One point I wanted to make. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Recently, yesterday, Deutsche Welle and Pudhiya Thalaimurai has joined hands to give Echo India program in Tamil. Deutsche Welle is the German voice of Germany. And Pudhiya Thalaimurai has joined to give Echo India under the program, Tamil program on greening the world climate change effects. So probably you can have a visibility, have a tie-up with the editor, and you can just in every program, you can get into highlight some of the volunteers' contributions, very noteworthy ones. It'll go a long way. I mean, media, TV media is one of the other sources. That's right. And you can get both Europe. Deutsche Welle is from Germany, Voice of Germany, and Pudhiya Thalaimurai is in Tamil Nadu, all over India. Yes. So you can get a bite there, a bit of cake there. You can have a networking with them also to bring in visibility to iGen activities. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. So let me conclude. And a few people I want to show my gratitude is the 1 year, maybe I can say that the last 2 years, I like to thank our president, Dr. L. Ramesh, for his, what I can say, he has just sacrificed his time and energy for iGen for the last 1 year, followed with his team, I can say, followed by the team iGen board of directors. I have to mention Mr. Titus Thangaprimus, Mr. Madhusudana Raju, Dr. N.M. Jyoti Saruban, Engineer S. Selvakumar, Mrs. Ramesh. I don't know how they are able to have their work-life balance. I just, I envy Ramesh's family. And Ms. D. Jesu Prada, Dr. M. Venmati, Mr. M. A. Suresh Kumar, Mr. S. Sendil Kumar, and Dr. K. Mohanasundaram. All these people, along with the Chief Executive Committee Principal Head, Dr. G. Pandian, General Secretary Hudson Eckford, Treasurer Kalyan Sagar, Vice President Dr. Balamurugan, Dr. Marceline Beno, and Joint Secretary Engineer Janardhanan. We do have a wonderful team with heart, soul, and blood for iGen. Now it's the time for us, the whole team has mentioned about the funding and the networking. These two parts, we will definitely concentrate and try to have a better future for iGen in the forthcoming years. Thank you all for joining the second edition of AGM. Thank you.
One more thing to say, Madam. Behind every successful, there's a lady behind us. Thank you, Akhila Madam, for putting together, bringing together all of us together and running this organization with Ramesh sir. Madam, you're the Iron Lady of our organization or your institution. Thanks, Madam.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gomanem. Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome.